Research has shown that there's an increasing number of people who are classifying themselves as spiritual but not religious. Across the world, new forms of spirituality are being birthed, with an emphasis on disconnecting from organised religion and following individual spiritual paths. We're here in London to hear what people have to say about spirituality and its connection with religion.
I think spirituality for me is whatever it is that makes me more generous and more connected to other people and the planet and the animals and the world that I'm in.
Spirituality to me is much more of a kind of educational piece that I feel content in myself and I know who I am, but I also know how to be a loving person rather than be loved.
I think spirituality is like believing in like a higher sense, a higher power, something that's looking over you and helping. Yeah.
Well, I would say in Christianity, spirituality can mean all sorts of things. But at its heart, it's something about our relationship with God and how we perceive God, how we understand God, how we experience God. All of those things are kind of bound up within spirituality.
And do you need religion to have a spiritual life? For some people they do, but I think that in basic we ought to have a one-to-one relationship, and that's the ability to have one with God.
The main message of Buddhism is to free from evil, get rid of evil, and cultivate wholesome activities and purify your mind. That's the main message of Buddhism.
Spirituality for me is just an intrinsic, holistic identity of oneself. So it's to be able to know who you are within yourself. So no matter what religion, what faith you have, no matter how, if you even have one, it's all about within yourself to develop yourself. And I think it's physically, spiritually, mentally I guess it's part of being a human being.
In Islam, the human being is said to be a spiritual being before he's anything else, and that's the most important aspect of being a human being. This is what distinguishes us as well from the animal realm, because through spirituality, which is exercising our spiritual faculties, we can converse with God. God converses with us, and that's the manifestation of his closeness to us as very special creatures from among all his creation.